Part 2 of this movie begins with a couple and a baby who are being chased by a clan called the Tarkatans, but Lord Raiden appears and saves the couple's baby before the mother gives her last breath. It turns out it was baby Liu Kang. Years after the conclusion of the Mortal Kombat tournament, the king of the Netherrealm named Shao Kahn commanded his army to attack the Earthrealm, which was being protected by Kung Lao, Stryker and Jax. They are at the borders trying to prevent the army from breaching the gates. While Johnny Cage, Sonya Blade, Liu Kang and Lord Raiden are busy fighting off Shao Kahn's best warriors, Kitana, Kintaro, Reiko and Baraka. Shao Kahn himself appears in a blast and stops the fight, and recommending a deal to end the bloodshed against their realms permanently. He wants Lord Raiden to travel along with him to see the Elder Gods, requesting permission for another tournament, the final Mortal Kombat, to stop the endless cycles of brutality. Raiden agrees to Shao Kahn's proposal without hesitation and goes along with Shao Kahn to meet the Elder Gods. Scorpion finds himself in the Nether Realm after his fight with Quan Chi, and he is confronted by a Grandmaster Shinnok. Shinnok explains that the key Scorpion took from Shang Tsung is now bound to his soul and threatens him to go to the Earthrealm and enter the Temple of Elements to help him steal a special artifact. Scorpion denies his request and runs away to the Earthrealm. Shinnok orders his soldiers to hire the Lin Kuei clan to capture him. In the Lin Kuei temple, the master in the temple gives Kuai Liang and Smoke the mission to capture Scorpion. The master reveals the other two of his warriors called Cyrax and Sector, who he is now transformed into a cyborg's form. Scorpion is the most dangerous ninja warrior in existence, so the master orders Cyrax and Sector to forcefully turn Kuai Liang and Smoke into one of them so they can all be capable in capturing Scorpion. Kuai Liang manages to escape, but Smoke is left behind and is being initiated by the cyborgs. Raiden and Shao Kahn show up in front of the Elder Gods to seek their permission for a final tournament between the realms. Raiden also appeals to them to take away his immortality and godly powers so he can participate in the tournament as a contestant on behalf of Earthrealm. The Elder Gods agree to their request, and Raiden goes back to the Earthrealm as a normal human being and immediately gathers all his champions to join the tournament. After all his champions enter the portal, Scorpion meets with Raiden, revealing all the evil plans of Shinnok. Raiden tells him that the artifact Shinnok wanted him to steal is called the Kamadagu, that has the power to release the One Being into the world. Raiden is now human, so he has no power to separate Scorpion's soul from the key, so he advises Scorpion to hide himself so he won't be spotted by Shinnok. Raiden and his champions are transported to the fortress of Shao Kahn, who introduces them to his warriors in the tournament: Li Mei, Shang Tsung, Kitana, D'Vorah, Baraka, Reiko, and Jade. As the tournament begins, Johnny Cage is defeated by D'Vorah without him getting to fight. Liu Kang defeated Jade with a very deadly punch. Stryker wins his fight against Baraka with his very unique fighting skills. Sonya Blade defeats Li Mei by brutally smashing her head to the ground, while Kintaro is killed by Jax. Back at the Earthrealm, Scorpion was ambushed by the cyborgs, Sector and Cyrax, who are later joined by Cyborg Smoke. Though skillful, Scorpion is outnumbered and defeated by the cyborgs, who captures and takes him to the gates of the temple, forcing him to use the key and opening the gates. The cyborgs were about to kill him after he opened the gates, but Kuai Liang freezes the cyborgs because he intends to kill Scorpion himself to avenge the death of his brother Sub-Zero. After an epic showdown between the two, Scorpion convinced Kuai Liang to join forces with him to protect the artifact against the cyborgs, who are planning to resurrect the destroyer of the world. Scorpion and Kuai Liang were both defeated, and the cyborgs took the artifact and escaped to the Nether Realm. Back at the tournament, Raiden finishes off his opponent Reiko. Sonya wins her fight against D'Vorah. Shao Kahn effortlessly defeated Jax, while Shang Tsung defeated Stryker with a fatality. In the final round, Kung Lao fights with Shao Kahn, who easily uses his weapon to tear him to shreds. While Kitana engages in a combat with Raiden and spares his life after a brief fight and betrays Shao Kahn by attacking him. Shao Kahn imprisoned Kitana after giving her the beating of her life. Meanwhile, Liu Kang fights with Shang Tsung, who disables his left arm using his magic, but despite this disadvantage, Liu Kang still wins the fight and decided to spare Shang Tsung's life. However, the master of the Lin Kuei clan arrives with his cyborgs and delivers the artifact to Shinnok, but later wants to fight him after he reveals his evil plans on bringing the One Being into the world. If you are enjoying this recap, remember to subscribe to get notified whenever there is a new upload. Just as the master and his cyborgs were killed by Shinnok's monsters, Scorpion and Kuai Liang arrive, but they are unable to stop Shinnok from resurrecting the One Being. On the other hand, Raiden engages in a final fight with Shao Kahn. Raiden displayed some really good skills but was no match for Shao Kahn's punches. Raiden was sadly killed by Shao Kahn, and as Liu Kang sees the only father figure he knows being killed in such a way, he furiously goes to fight Shao Kahn. This fight was the most legendary in the tournament, with Shao Kahn gaining the upper hand at first until Liu Kang went Super Saiyan with his fire technique, which he furiously uses to overpower Shao Kahn in the fight and eventually kills him with one final kick, leaving the whole crowd in shock for winning the Mortal Kombat tournament. The Elder Gods appeared in front of Liu Kang and rewarded him with the power of a god to fight against Shinnok. Shinnok has already ascended to god level by fusing himself with the One Being and is about to destroy all the realms with his godly powers. Liu Kang teleported Johnny, Sonya, Jax and Kitana to the Netherrealm to stop Shinnok and his army. They are later joined by Scorpion and Kuei Liang. Liu Kang transforms himself into a gigantic dragon and engages in one-on-one combat with Shinnok, while the others join the military in fighting Shinnok's army. Shinnok gains the upper hand, but with Scorpion's and Kuei Liang interference, Liu Kang was able to defeat Shinnok and returns the Earthrealm back to normal. That brings the movie to a close as we see Johnny Cage receiving a kiss from Sonya. But the champions are left unsettled because Shao Kahn's body is nowhere to be found. Raiden is revived and gets his godly powers back and watches over the champions from afar. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember to please subscribe to this channel for more animated recaps.